Good morning, folks. How are you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash. On a Monday morning, looking beautiful, but we all know it's not beautiful as far as this club is concerned. Yeah. So how you been? I hope you have had a fantastic weekend. Now let me tell you, hata before nianze shida zangu za Arsenal, I had a very good weekend. Yeah. I had a very good weekend. Jamhuri Day ilikuwa sawa. Nimeenda up country pale home. I've enjoyed the tranquility, the serenity. Si unajua tu home mazee. Ocha kuna kwanga fiti sana. But huko si ocha kwangu, huko ni home because that's where I was born and brought up. So yeah, I've had a very good one. Up country, went there with my girlfriend. We had a very good time. If you check out my account here, Nyash, you could see I had a very good time. So I was prepping that nikijua nitarudi Nairobi on Sunday after having the good time and just see my Arsenal winning finally because nilikuwa najua Burnley tutapiga. As in Burnley hawajai tupiga kwetu, so tutakosaje kupiga watu. Yeah? So I came back on Sunday as if this shit was written on stone ama somewhere. Nafika place inaitwa Kakuzi. For those who have used Nairobi Nyeri highway, Kakuzi napata jam place weird. Jam mbaya. As in, if you saw my 3 route on Twitter, man, you would see it was a crazy traffic. Lucky for me, by the way, nilikuwa among watu wenye walikuwa mbele. So before kashike, nilikuwa huko mbele. So I'm sure there are people who had a worse experience than I did. And I was like, I hope hii imaanishi nitakuwa na a bad evening. I hope this is not gonna translate to me having a fucked up afternoon going all the way to Arsenal fucking up my evening. I said to myself like that and I thought, when I look at it now, by the way, I'm like, yeah, maybe I kind of jinxed it when I said that. Yeah, because it went exactly how I did not want it to go. So I got off the traffic, yes, but Arsenal, being Arsenal, did what they did, yeah? Man, hey, Arsenal, whoa. Wow. Like I said in football, at one point you are the cock of the walk and the other point you are the feather duster. Now I recall on when was it? On Friday I was going nuts over Man United and I was enjoying them and trolling them and I was loving watching them going nuts. I'm sure some people gonna love watching this. Now this one is a rant, alright? So of course Matchweek 12, yeah, was happening this weekend. Started off on Friday, Leeds United versus West Ham. First of all, my Matchweek digest ilikuwa mbaya. Ilikuwa mbaya sana. I think you must set precedence for the whole Matchweek. Yeah? So the guy was doing live with internet yake ilikuwa na misbehave, alienda hivyo akapotea. Yeah? I brought in another guy, alienda hivyo haikuwaka kahepa pia. Ilikuwa fucked up. So Leeds played against West Ham. It was a very good game, but very thrilling. I watched the second half of it. Actually, ilikuwa a rewatch. I watched it on Saturday morning. And you gotta say, West Ham deserved that lead. They deserved to win that game, and they did win the game. And the guy was doing the digest with Webby, did call it correctly, and he said West Ham is going to win, that they won that game 2-1. Then we got into the weekend now on Saturday. First game, Wolves versus Aston Villa. Me hata sikuwa na hiyo game, but like I said, nilikuwa up country, so I was just following up the updates. Naona Aston Villa wameshinda Wolves at Molineux Stadium. Yeah, pana, haiwezi. Yo, actually, Aston Villa beat Wolves at Molineux Stadium. I'm like, oh, okay, this is fucked up. Then I watched the Manchester United versus Man City game. A derby with no goals. That is a boring ass derby, man. Na nilikuwa na stream game home, so walikula bando zangu bure. Na watch 90 minutes bila bao. What the hell, what kind of derby is that? Then I watched the Everton versus Chelsea game because it was going to be interesting, yeah? Because like I said in the digest, Chelsea have not won at Goodison Park in like forever now. I think it's been 3 years since they won there, and they're not going to win it in 2020 either. Yeah, because they got beat 1-0. I was like, yes, this weekend is going according to plan so far. Yeah? Wolves beaten. Chelsea beaten. Then Manchester United versus Manchester City. Derby. Draw. This is up. Hii kitu imeiva for Arsenal to take the 3 points. Hii kitu imeiva. Then tunakam Sunday sasa. Sunday first game. Ilikuwa ni nani? First game ilikuwa ni nani? I think ilikuwa Sheffield. They won 3-0. Okay, fine. No, Southampton against Sheffield. They won 3-0. Cool. Then Crystal Palace versus Tottenham. A game which seemed like, okay, Spurs watakula hii because, wakishafunga 1-0, si unajuanga tu. Yo, bado, 1-1. Ikaisha hivyo. Perfect. So everything was there for Arsenal to take. Then after that, we had Fulham taking Liverpool. Weirdly, game ilisha draw because kind of weird. Fulham wakidraw na Liverpool, hiyo ni a third unexpected. Yeah, and Fulham were way dangerous by the way. They started off that game high and strongly. That's just like you should do against champions. And yeah, they got a draw. I think they'll be very happy with that draw. They'll be absolutely happy with that draw if you ask me. So nilikuwa like ikitu leo Arsenal ndio the day. Today is the day where we start to have this turnaround. Yes? As in Spurs wamedraw, Liverpool wamedraw, Wolves wamepigwa, Man City wamedraw, Man United wamedraw, Chelsea wamepigwa. As in nini imebaki hapa? Imebaki tu Arsenal ikuje ipige watu ianze kucut the points, right? Wrong. Man, I don't even know where to start with Arsenal, man. Okay, so Xhaka got red carded, right? He got red carded. Stupid foul he did. Stupid move. As in, me Xhaka, by the way, ukiniuliza, I think that was a backstab on Arteta. Ali backstab Arteta. Hiyo ilikuwa daga ya mgongo hivi ka Arteta aoni. I swear. Because in the situation that we are in right now, him doing that, such a guy who's that experienced, doing that, that is unforgivable, bana. And I wanted to hear what Arteta is gonna say about him in the post-match conference. Nilikuwa afikiria nilikuwa afikiria tamkemea venye alikemea Pepe, because alikemea Pepe. I didn't do that. I just said, it's worse, and he didn't even say it's unacceptable, but he just aliwipe tu juju, Yeah, it was not as harsh with a stone like he did with Nicola Pepe. And if you ask me, by the way, where we are right now, I would even forgive Nicola Pepe for what he did. I would not forgive Xhaka for what he did. I hope I will not see Xhaka in this club again after January. I honestly hope so. Because what he did yesterday was just unacceptable. We are just having a moment in the second half. He's starting off strong. And then the motherfucker... I don't get it. I don't get... What was he trying to show? What is he trying to show? Surely. Because he knows with VAR, the times that we are in, if you do such shit, you're getting red carded. VAR inakumulika, bro. So he did that, got red carded. And then, as if these guys had not learned enough, El Neni. Everybody saw the El Neni foul. So Nico like, yo, man. I just concluded, these guys, they don't fucking care. And they don't fucking care. They don't fucking care. I was looking at what has changed between the last time this happened. Last year time Kai, okay, Arteta alikuwa sha coming, but last year time Kai tulikuwa tushapitia ile shit ya Unai Emery. Yeah? Tulikuwa tushapitia. And we are like 1 year down the line. So I'm looking at, things have not changed per se. So what is that one constant thing that has remained in that period? What is that one constant thing? And it's the goddamn players. Ni hawa wachezaji. That's why I'm not going all out on Arteta out. Because even if you get Arteta out and we still remain having the likes of Xhaka in this club, likes of Bellerin in this club, likes of Lacazette in this club, hatutawai progress. Itakuwa the same shit with different coaches. Game in, season out. Season in, season out. Season in, season out. And even Arteta is not helping because Arsenal right now is on fire. Arsenal is going down the drain. And Arteta is not helping. He's not helping with the fact that he's still insisting on the same players who are performing poorly game in, game out. Like Bellerin, Lacazette. Kwanza Lacazette, oh my God. Oh my God. Yani Lacazette. Wow. Lacazette, Xhaka, Bellerin, Willian. I say Arteta amekuwa akiwapea game time season in, amekuwa akiwapea game time, game in, game out. Matchweek in, matchweek out. Yet the same mandems wanna perform as poorly as they can. But watacheza leo, wacheze next game week, wacheze next game week. Kwanza mseka Xhaka na Bellerin. Those motherfuckers are fucked up. I've had enough of those motherfuckers. Xhaka nakumbuka the last 3 games mechikiu motherfucker mazi anacheza mbaya. Amekuwa akicheza mbaya the last 3 game weeks. Na I swear to God, Kai si red card alipata, most likely angeanza game next. Angeanza. Most likely angeanza game next. I'm like, what the fuck, Arteta, man? What the fuck? Willian anaperform hivi kila season, kila game na yani utaki kumchange. Bellerin anaperform hivi vibaya hivi na tuko na akina Suarez kwa bench. Na tuko na akina Maitland-Niles kwa bench na utaki kumtoa. Lacazette anaperform hivi game in game out na utaki kupea top scorer saa hizi Nketiah. Utaki kupea Nketiah chance cheze na unapea Lacazette mwenye ana man, I'm so fucking tired of Lacazette, man. Oh, I'm so fucking tired of that shit. Aishia, man. And then, so those guys have to leave, yeah? Before we even start speaking of Arteta out, those guys have to leave. But Arteta is working on some super thin ice. Super thin ice. Let me tell you, if we get beat by Southampton, and if Arteta does not ring any... Let me be straightforward. If Arteta does not ring any changes for the Southampton game, I will not oppose anybody who wants Arteta to leave. I will not oppose. If Arteta does not make any changes for the Southampton game and he goes ahead and get beat by Southampton, I will be shocked if he will not be fired. Unai Emery was fired for way much less than that. I can tell you for free. Unai Emery angekuwa sahi ati yeye anatupeleka kwa tuko number 15. Mafans wangeenda wenyewe Emirates, wakuja wamchukue hivi wakwambie on his face, wamwambie on his face, we have fucking fired you. We don't want you in our club. Mafans wangemfire. Arteta ana bahati sana na those players ana bahati sana, the fans have not been in the grounds. Mafans wamerudi 2 games kama 2 hivi washaanza kubuu. What do you think they would have been done doing 12 games down the line? Arteta angekuwa shaenda home walai. Angekuwa shaenda home mbaya. It's fucked up. So if we don't win against Southampton, I think Arteta will be fired. I'm sorry, but I think he's gonna be fired. I'll be shocked if he'll not be fired. Regardless of how good it's been, 12 games in, to go 15th. And then, check this. We cannot beat Burnley at home. We cannot beat. That's how terrible we are. Let me tell you who we are playing next. In the next 3 games, uniambie kama tutashinda. Yeah? Next up, Southampton. We all know how they're playing. Last time walikuja Emirates karibu watupiga. I think walitoka na draw. After Everton, after Southampton on Wednesday, next up after hiyo itakuwa ni Everton at Goodison Park. Yeah? Good luck to us winning there. Okay, we kind of win there, but after that, Chelsea. I can tell you for free, if we don't win those games, by the time you're done with Chelsea on Boxing Day, tutakuwa relegation ndani. Tutakuwa bottom 3. Wallahi, I swear to God. I swear to God. So if you don't win those games, I mean, I'll be shocked kama bado Arteta atakuwa kwa hii club. I'll be shocked. And then kuna Obame blood clot young. Oh my God. This is how you know your club is going down the drain. This is how you know you are totally fucked up. When your top scorer for the 2 previous seasons, in the name of Aubameyang, who we all know, just signed a new hefty contract, yeah? Big ass contract, earning big ass wages, has only scored 2 goals this season in 12 games. And then on the 12th game, anafunga own goal against you. Anafunga own goal. Anafunga a goal for your opponents. Man, I pity Aubameyang, man. You know, it's not even funny anymore for Aubameyang. Okay, it's kind of funny, but it's not even funny. I pity him as a man. I mean, he has children, he has a family. I hope our watoto waendi shule. Juu kama watoto wanaenda shule, watakuwa bullied bana. Aubameyang now has scored more goals for opponents at Emirates Stadium this season than he has for Arsenal. I can imagine his children going to school and a fat-ass boy from Manchester United comes and tell me, how's Zaddy? How's Daddy? I understand he scored more goals for your opponents than he has for his team. Is he still the captain? Oh, that will... If I was a kid and I was told like that would hurt me for days. Aubameyang, man, shit is going down the drain for him, man. Nimbaya. Mseani jana alifunga own goal. That's, for me, ndio epitome ya kuwa fucked up. If it don't come clearer than that, I don't know how they do. But it's super clear we are fucked up. Aubameyang anafunga own goal at Emirates after kona goal drought hizo for 10 games. Sisi tumeisha. Hivi ni tuadhira. Sisi tumeisha. And it's funny, like in football, I mean, like I always say, one time you have the cock of the walk, the other time you have feather duster. Look at us now, ranting and shit. We are the feather dusters right now. It's fucking fucked up. It's fucking... I swear, when I was going to this game, nilikuwa najua, regardless of who is chosen, because Arteta akona a knack of choosing some guys who are not perform, and regardless who that's gonna be, we're gonna beat these guys. Tutapiga Burnley hawajaishinda kwetu. Burnley now have won their first game at Arsenal. Have won their first game at Emirates Stadium, the first Premier League game ever at Emirates. Arsenal now, we've gone 4 games without a win at home, in our home ground, for the first time since 1959. Since before my mother was born. That's how terrible we've been. Those are the kind of levels we've hit right now. I'm tired of this shit, man. Punda imechoka, man. Punda imechoka. I don't even know if there's anything more to add that I've not said here or even in previous digests. I think I've said them all. It's fucked up. And now the club has to act quickly. It has to act quickly. Because regardless of how we look at it, Arsenal is still a big club. It is still a big club. So you're going to let a big club, wind it down the drain like that? Something has to give here. I don't know what it is. But Arteta for me has ID. And like I've said, anybody who will be Arteta out after Southampton, because, can't always pick a Burnley kwetu. Sembuse Southampton. Tutawezaje? I don't know, man. I've had enough of this shit. So this weekend we also had a Madrid derby going on. Very interesting derby by the way, because this was the time when Atletico Madrid are top of the league, 26 points. They got beat 2-0. Yeah, but they're still top of the league, 26 points, tied with Real Sociedad. Madrid are now third with 23 points. Interesting. Something else that happened is in Germany. Borussia Dortmund got beaten 5-1 by VFB Stuttgart. Guess what they did after that? They fired their freaking coach. And it was Lucien Favre, or whatever they say his name. He's been fired by Borussia. The assistant coach is the one who's going to be taking over the team now. That's how big clubs act. That's how they act. Yeah. Then elsewhere in France, PSG was playing Lyon. Lyon won that game 1-0. The news out of that game is that Neymar got out of that game with a stretcher. And he was in pain. He seemed like he was in pain. So he may be out for a couple of weeks for him. I hope it's going to be okay for him. I've never wished for a guy to be out for long, Yeah, I hope atajisota, I hope atakuwa sawa. But those are the kind of news that happened in France. Because that was the biggest game happening in France this weekend. And it's going down in Ligue 1. Ligue 1 kamenuka mbaya. Telefoot chain wenye walikuwa peane broadcast rights and pay the league are apparently going bankrupt. They're apparently not giving money. They're apparently winding up employees on a foot of kazi. It's terrible. League 1 kamenuka sahi mbaya sana. By the way, as Arsenal, we should capitalize on such and get a war. Jose Mawar, we should get him right now. Yeah? But then again, it's Arsenal. Maybe they're not going to do that. So, at Arsenal, it's going down the drain. It's terrible. Sahi sina psych at all kuwatch Arsenal. Sina psych at all kuwatch Arsenal. Hata sijui nimepata wapi guts za kuvaa hii. Sina psych. I'm not even looking forward to a game this week. I am not looking forward to it. It's going to be terrible. All right? Me, I'm done. Yeah? The last bit of hope that I have on Arteta is pegged on Southampton, to be honest. If nothing happens there, then adios, muchachos. It's been good. It's been fun while it lasted. It will be fun while it lasted. I'll be looking for someone else. It's funny. I'll be watching that Southampton game salivating over Hasenhuttl. God damn, I would want that manager as my club. But Hasenhuttl will be fucked up if he ever left Southampton for Arsenal as we are right now. Because players wenye tuko nao, mi hata as a coach siwezi wataka. Hata ningekuwa coach singetaka watu kao. Watu Xhaka. And the funny thing now, I should have said this earlier, by the way. Now I understand there's sort of a disconnect between Arteta and the dressing room. There was an article I read on Football London saying David Luiz na Saina Arteta waskizani. Niko yeah, what the fuck? Hii shit inatoka sahi of all other times. Apparently David Luiz and Arteta waskizani. Apparently because of the leaks that have been going on between Dani Ceballos in the back room of the team, like the leaks between the fight between Dani Ceballos and David Luiz. Arteta was not about it. He was super angry and he was like he's gonna hunt down whoever made those leaks. You know, and also the players were also kind of not happy on how he went out, all guns blazing on Nicola Pepe. I mean, shit is going down the drain at Arsenal. Kameanza kunuka huko. May God be with us. And also, may God be with you this week. Have a good one. Take care.